welcome to Flavourful Eats. I'm your host, Hamsha Naidu, and my guest today is Mrs. Jayashree Pongaluri. And this is my grandson, Anish Pongaluri, and we are both his grandmothers. And it was his request that we cook something called Pongali that he likes his Nanama making, which is basically rice and split mung dal. So without much ado, let's get started. With lots of excitement, we're getting to cook 2 cups of rice, 1 cup of split mung dal, and with that we do some cashew nuts, and we have some ginger, curry leaves, cumin seeds,
chilies,
and green chilies. That's about it, and ginger. So you're first going to be putting your washed rice.
Excuse me, babe.
2 cups of washed basmati rice. To that you're adding your 1 cup of
Mung dal.
mung dal. This is your 2 cups of rice with 1 cup of mung dal, and this is encouraging the child to cook alongside us. So to that you're adding about
6 to 8 cups. First of all, we'll put 6 cups.
Okay, this is 6 cups of water if you care to just add that in. Would you like me to pour it in?
Yes, please.
Okay, this is 6 cups of water. So we put the salt, we put the rice, we put the mung dal, and you put
salt. Salt is according to your taste.
So what you're doing, normally when we cook rice, we put 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. This time we've put in 1 cup of rice to 3 cups of water, and depending on how old the rice is, it may take more water and it may take less water.
Yes.
So that's a good way of looking at that one. So with that, we'll just leave it to close and cook it for about 20 minutes?
Until it becomes a little bit more than that, because it has to be cook very mushy.
You don't make the difference out between the rice or the mung dal, right?
It has to be creamy.
It has to be creamy. All right, from there we're going to be you're going to cut the eggplant. So we're doing what you call Vankaya pachadi.
I don't want it to
which is eggplant chutney.
Smoky
So
eggplant.
to that you just for now just slicing the eggplant and you'll be putting it in broil. You're just going to be broiling it, correct? Yes.
You want to do something, Bubby? Yes. Can you put this patties over there? Can you do that?
I can.
You can.
Yes,
Thank you.
Can. Can you set it around for Nanama?
Thank
you
you,
set it?
sweetheart. Can you do me a favor? Can you do like this? We'll put
There
it
you
in
go.
a row.
You put it in a row, one next to the other. Hey, good job, Anish. Do you like eating Vankaya pachadi?
First one.
Yes, right.
can
So
see
if somebody is doing a barbecue, a smoked barbecue, so the ideal one is to smoke the
You will get the smoke smell.
smoked, yes.
That taste is different from
From this.
yeah.
So if you want
it's
to-
a good smoke smell, that's good.
Right. So I'm going to take this and put it in the oven.
Thank you.
Right? And you say 15 minutes on each side? So want me
Yes,
to time
please.
it?
Approximately.
all we did is-
depending upon your oven.
We sliced it, generally we slice it uniformly. I guess it's a TV show, so it's a little bit thick and thin, that's fine. So you just get it cooked. So now we're getting started with the pakora, which Anish's granny thought would be good for him to have something crunchy together with his very comforting khichdi or pongali. So we're adding a cup of besan, which is chickpea flour, ground chickpeas, and there he's put the salt in, and of course he has to taste a little bit of the salt. Fortunately it's pink Himalayan salt, so it's good to go. To that you're adding about half a cup of chopped onion,
Onions, yeah.
just about half a cup.
That's okay. You can add a little bit more.
You can add more, you can add less. You like to put spinach in there sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Or even grated, there, see?
Oh, yeah.
I did tell you.
We have to stir it though. It's not gonna boil over.
Okay, we just cut onto this. So we have chickpea flour or besan. To that, you added about a cup of
Maybe half a
chopped.
cup. Chopped onion.
That whole bowl takes about 2 cups of, so you use half of that, so about a cup. And then now you're adding 2 tablespoons of rice flour. And to that you're adding a little bit
Some
of
curry
chili powder.
chili powder. Chili powder.
Very little because of the children having, right? Just to give a little bit of flavor.
No, Bubby.
So you're adding like 1/4 teaspoon.
Yeah, just very
Or
tiny.
more like 1/2 teaspoon. All right, and then you're adding cashew nuts.
Yes.
So we put about 2.
First, let me fix this one. Okay. Add
That's
this
about
one.
2 tablespoons of cashew nuts.
Just to give a crunchy taste.
A little bit of crunch. And you can make it finer. It doesn't have to be this rough cashew nuts, correct?
No, yeah.
So, and we have about 2 cups of water. Let's see how much.
No, no,
Anish,
no, no, no,
you're
we
not going
don't
to put
want-
water there, Baba. No, put it with fingers.
Just a tiny amount.
You want a very thick batter. Otherwise, you're going to get very watery pakoras.
That doesn't
And
taste
very
good.
oily pakoras. So the salt and the chili powder is going to give the flavor here together with the onion and the cashew nuts. Cashew nuts add some protein. And a fun fact, I just heard about this, that 2 handfuls of cashew nuts can be equivalent of a Prozac. That I found we need to do more research on. But it's that good of a nut. So you see how thick the batter is?
Stiff batter. Babu.
Okay, that was just about
Oh,
half a
chocolate
cup
milk.
of water.
Oh, my chocolate milk.
Okay, go ahead. Chocolate milk. It's just, I have to stand on the ground. I can't feel, it's too crowded. Just a tiny amount of water, just gives moisture. Onions has itself got a moisture.
Yes, onions
When
have
it
its own
comes
moisture.
to the salt, that oozes the water.
When you add salt to onion, yes, the
Oozes the
onion
water.
releases water.
Hi, Bob. Come on, Bubby.
All right, so that's one, and then you request that we mix this.
Yes,
So I'm
please.
mixing this,
Make sure.
and can you see that the rice is still cooking?
Still cooking. It
it's-
has to be. It cooked, but it has to be very soft consistency. I mean,
So
you
if-
can't see the grains at all.
Right. So there's still enough water here. If you, I don't know whether you can have a look at that, but there's still enough water here to still cook. So we'll just leave it on the stove again. This eggplant is ready. All right, and you're just going to be making that into a chutney. Okay.
That's done. That's
And
done.
you see, this is how this texture is. So we still got to put a little seasoning on it. So that's comfort, ultimate comfort food for winter or any time in the year.
We are putting the bhajis.
If you're not comfortable using your fingers like that,
You
you're
can
welcome
use-
to use your hand, the spoon. Another good trick is to use a small ice cream scoop. So Pongali is something that's got split mung dal. The split mung dal means anti-inflammatory, and here we're adding some inflammation. But in the bigger scheme of things, chickpea flour is actually high protein. If you know what whole chickpeas is, this is split, and it's got it's now made into little flour.
I made it a little bit simple recipe because of my grandson.
Yes, you normally would add greens to that and chilies to that and everything else, and this time we didn't. So what we're doing now is adding ghee. You probably add about 1/4 cup of ghee or maybe more.
Depending upon your cholesterol level.
Ghee,
No.
it's clarified butter.
Ghee is how much?
So we did not put the stove on. I'm going to put the stove on.
Anish?
Vedana, we're cooking. So we're going to get this one melting. After this melts, and then you're going to add the jeera to that. So we're going to be adding some cumin seeds to it.
Hi, Dad. Cumin seeds.
Yes.
Okay.
This is what happens when we have children helping. Okay, see what we did? So can you see what we did? So we put, we put ghee. Can you see about the Nana put ghee? To the ghee, Nanama is adding some cumin seeds. Can you see that?
Can we do peppercorn?
Yes, that's peppercorn. You want to put whole peppercorn?
Yeah, I can do that,
Okay,
or
that's all
otherwise I can put the pepper
Because
potty.
there's a whole peppercorn is the other bottle. Yes, that one.
I don't want to watch Papa.
Okay, don't have to watch Papa. You watch Nanama cooking. So, how many peppercorns do you want?
3 or 4 because kids are eating.
Okay, there's 3 or 4 right there. So you made the ghee warm. To that you added some cumin seeds. To the cumin seeds you're adding some pepper. To that you're adding some cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts. Let the
What's
cashew
this?
nuts
What's
go
this?
golden
That is a
brown.
mic, Baba. You don't touch it. Yes, you're frying this till it's golden brown. Yes, this is a food that when somebody is sick, it's very good to give them as well. Am I right?
Even if they are not sick.
Yes. Generally, it's a very good,
Yeah.
comforting food.
It's a comforting food.
But when you are ill, this is something to help you to recover.
They usually cook anytime, but in the first harvest, that new rice, it is so nice and creamy. They are celebrating the
Okay, so now you're adding
little bit.
You say no chili because it's hardly got any kick to it.
Yeah.
So you're adding that, and that's got some.
We can take it out. We can take
That's
it out. It's burning.
got ginger. You added ginger to that too.
Yeah.
And I'm a
this-
burger sauce.
Danama about to burn herself. Yes, and I was trying to help. There we go, and we put the curry leaves there.
Yep. You can put it in there. Thank
So
you.
now it's ready to put in there.
Yep. Thank you. And if you have
A very
roasted
little ginger
cashews,
you put there.
yeah. I don't know how a lot of people doesn't want to bite the ginger.
I normally grate my ginger when I add it in, and that's a very good digestive too, together with
yeah,
the
yeah.
cumin seeds. Yes. And this is about ready. So I'll get this one going. If you want to do the Vankaya pachadi, please.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're doing this eggplant. You want to pay attention to the eggplant. You're putting all the slices into the from the
tray.
grilled one, the broiled eggplant into the to fry.
Wow.
I'm frying while you making the processing it. Blend, right? Is that good, or you want it a little more?
No, even I want a little bit more. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't want to see big pieces. That's it.
That's good.
That's it.
So now to that you're going to be adding seasoning, right? Some urad dal and some mustard seeds and some cumin. That's about it, right? Okay. Okay.
I don't want that.
2 minutes more. We're all done.
What's that? Come.
There, Vedana. Do you want to try and eat some of that with Nanama's Pongali? No?
No,
Okay.
I'm going to car.
Okay. 1 second. Okay.
Unpack it.
You want to pack it? Okay, you can pack it. You put quite a bit of oil there, huh?
Yeah.
It's just to make the chutney last, right?
Yeah.
Yes?
We can grind these ones.
Oh, you're going to be grinding it too? So you're going to be putting it
Yeah,
here?
these ones.
So you're going to be putting
grinding
it in here to grind?
No, I will take that one out.
And then where are you going to grind that?
In there. We'll take that one. Okay.
Can you not put it in there to grind one time?
That makes so mushy, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. Because I don't
want
think
that.
it's going to be enough. There's not going to be enough for it to reach the.
Oh, okay then.
I didn't know, otherwise I would have told you put it all in one. Okay, let's put it in here to cool a little bit. You're going to need all that oil? No. I am now
Grinding
whizzing it last time. Ordinarily, we do the seasoning and do that first. Yes, you put the power on first, Anish. There we go. There! Boom!
I have to add some salt
Uh-huh.
and some chili powder.
You want to add it in there and then zoom it again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You adding chili powder too?
Yes, please.
No green chilies?
No, because
Okay. You're making it
and
all
the
for Anish.
paspu.
Oh, a little bit of turmeric. That's
Wait
good?
a minute, sweetie. Yeah. All done. All done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Vedana. We had
You're
another very comforting show, very much a comforting food right
You're
here
welcome.
called Pongali. And then we had a chutney that you like to serve alongside that.
Yeah.
And this is eggplant, which you call Vankaya pachadi. This is
Pongali.
rice with mung dal, which you call Pongali. And this is chickpea flour together with some cashew nuts, salt, and onions, which you're calling pakora. Okay. And which Anish actually calls, what does he call it? Apache.
Apache.
Apache means snack. Right, yes.
Child term.
Child's term. So you want to show me how you would serve that? You know, put that in a, so very simple food, very well, easy to digest, ultimate comfort food for the winter. And a little bit of pachadi. And this one here. There we go. So that's ultimate. Thank you so much for joining us from our lovely Anish, Vedana, and Flavourful Eats. My name is Hamsha Naidu, your host. Till we meet again. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.